Hey, it's Dusty Duke from WGen-X Radio. Topher was telling me that we've been challenged as a station to do a 30-day vlog, and so I'll be trying to do a little video blog every day. I will warn you though, I'm a fairly boring person. I usually just wake up, go to work, do my on-air shift if it's a weekday, and then come back home. But I'll try to do a little something extra to make it interesting. I'll try to think of some content. But in the meantime, thanks for asking us to do this 30-day challenge as a radio station, WGen-X Radio. Don't forget I'm on the air weekdays, 7 until 10 p.m. So we look forward to seeing you there as well. So for today's entry into the video blog, I thought since it's day one, I would let you know how I got started as a DJ. So this is a school newspaper, the Pendleton Middle School, and I was on the newspaper staff, and one of the things we got to do this year is do a morning radio program. We played some music and did the school news, read the school lunch menu, things like that. And it was all pre-taped. So I would spend some time in the newspaper office and record this show. And of course, at the time, I was recording onto a cassette tape from records or 45s and probably some albums as well. But here's an article from the newspaper. It's actually from, you can see there, it's September of '86. So just in case you can't read it, it says WPMS is on the air. Of course, that stands for Pendleton Middle School. Over the national airways, the highways and byways, well, at least in PMS, WPMS can be heard rocking and rolling every morning with the hottest rock and roll hits. Students can tap their toes to the sounds of Dusty Duke from 7:45 a.m. to 8:05. WPMS is presented by the Legend staff to provide entertainment and news to the student body. Requests, suggestions, and announcements can be made by the student body by dropping a note in the Legend mailbox located in the high-rise on the first floor. We hope to be hearing from you. So yeah, that's the first time I was ever called Dusty Duke. I started DJing in the fall of 1986. And I mentioned that I recorded my morning radio show at the Pendleton Middle School in the newspaper office, and here's a photo from me recording my radio show. You can kind of see the cassette tapes there, and I'm just basically playing records and recording some school announcements and things like that. And this is autographed by my teacher who did the newspaper, The Legend, Mr. Adams. It says, "Best wishes, next year we will never be the same." That's from Mr. Adams, my middle school teacher. So that's the story, how I started DJing. Again, that was way back when I was in middle school in 1986. I never would have become a DJ had it not been for Mr. Adams. He was a beloved middle school teacher. He taught history, and he also was the manager of the school newspaper, The Legend, and he asked me to DJ the morning radio show, and he taught me a lot about music as well. He was always introducing me to some oldies. You know, back then an oldie was like 50s, 60s music. He always was telling me about, I remember he played a lot of Barefootin' by Robert Parker. He always was, playing things like The Animals, some really fun things like that. So, it wasn't for Mr. Adams, I never would have become a DJ. I really appreciated all his support. And then we added another DJ on the middle school morning show. His name was Mad Matt, and he was a fantastic DJ. Matter of fact, Matt and I still talk here and there, and we also started a DJ business in high school together. It was called Mix Masters DJs, and we did a lot of shows for high school friends, some wedding receptions, all kinds of things. But Matt was also an on-air personality at the middle school, so it was Mr. Adams doing, I think he had like a Tuesday countdown or something, but somehow it was a lot of 50s, 60s music, which was a lot of fun. And then Mad Matt, I was on like maybe Wednesdays or something. Then I was on like Monday, Thursdays, and Fridays. But it was tons of fun. And again, I'll never be able to tell Mr. Adams how much I appreciated his ideas, his creativity to get the radio show started. I did find out, though, a couple of years ago, Mr. Adams had passed. And again, I really appreciated everything he did.